Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel. If it's your first time here, thank you for joining me in my little corner of the internet. Today I have like a after workout skincare routine. You guys, my skin has been the driest it's ever been in my entire life, and especially because I'm pretty active. I work out a lot in the mornings, in the evenings. I thought I'd just walk you through what's been like my routine for kind of like my sensitized dry skin, like post-workout. I'm not really committed to like skincare products, as you can probably tell. Like, I like to try new skincare products. There's a lot of good skincare products that are cruelty-free that I like. So yeah, I just wanted to walk you through, talk to you guys a little bit about what's been going on in my life. I know I haven't been here to just talk through some of my skincare faves, or what I don't even know what I'm saying, but anyway, lately it's not been so much makeup, honestly. It's mostly been me just going to work, working out, and like a really quick 5-minute makeup look for those moments, because honestly my skin just has been more like sensitive this year than it ever has been. Like, it's always been kind of sensitive, but I've noticed a lot more dryness around my cheek area, just tiny little bumps, probably from like sweating and having that sweat stay on my skin. So yeah, I'll walk you through what I've been using. So the first thing I have here is I cleanse my face after I work out. It's not really great to leave sweat on your skins, but in the mornings I don't wash my face right away, especially because I work out indoors. So with like sunscreen, like really early in the morning, it's just gonna clog your pores, like, and you're just gonna have to cleanse your face after. And I don't really think it's like great to like constantly wash your skin. So this is the cleanser I've been using currently. This is the Summer Fridays Super Amino Cleansing Gel. This is a nice cleanser. I mostly got it because the packaging is nice. I like Summer Fridays as a brand, and I wanted to try it. It's not like my favorite cleanser of all time. I like a little bit more of a hydrating cleanser, but this in itself is a hydrating cleanser. I just feel like lately, like, nothing has been hydrating enough for me. So after I come back from the gym, the first thing I do is to cleanse my face with like a gel cleanser. I'm gonna take a couple pumps of that cleanser that's on my hand. It's nice and clear looking. Just rub that onto my face, and I try not to get impatient. I try to really cleanse my face for 90 seconds, because I heard that's how long you're supposed to wash your face, and I can just feel the texture of my skin is just hasn't been great lately, you know? Like, not that I'm dry, so it's not like I'm gonna like, I don't really have like acne prone skin, but I do feel like a bit of texture right here and irritation. I noticed that my cheek has been getting a lot more red than usual, so I have been trying to go extra gentle, even like skip on really harsh, like strong retinols, like the Drunk Elephant retinol I was trying to use. I gave up on that completely. I was trying to use it once a week, and then completely gave up and gave it to my boyfriend because my skin just couldn't handle it. I got a more gentle retinol, I would say, that my skin can actually handle, but still I haven't really been using a lot of actives. I haven't really been using chemical exfoliants because my skin's just been super irritated lately and super sensitive, super dry. So I'm gonna wash that cleanser off now. Before my skin completely dries off, I'm gonna have to hurry up, because the longer you let your skin just sit there, the drier my skin gets anyway. So I got a couple things sent from Sand and Sky. They're an Australian brand. Usually it's surprising because I'm not a huge YouTuber, but some brands will reach out and try to send things to me, and a lot of the times I say no, especially because they're not cruelty free, and it's just not like anything I'm like really that interested in. But I saw that they were actually, I've never heard of this brand, but I must have been living under a rock because they're actually a pretty big brand. They're at Ulta, and what intrigued me about this exfoliator from them is that it's an enzyme powder polish. So it exfoliates using rice granules as well as the papaya enzyme, and then it has the antioxidants from the berries. I'm not a dermatologist. Did I say that in the beginning? I'm not a dermatologist. I just like skincare. I've always liked skincare. I'm Korean, so I feel like it's a bit of culture for me. It's a bit ingrained into my blood. So yeah, I really like skincare. I like learning about skincare. Anyway, so it has papaya enzymes to softly exfoliate. It has a rice granule, so it won't tear your skin. It's not gonna be like your St. Ives apricot scrub, because the reason those scrubs aren't good for you is because it'll cause micro tears on your skin over time, but because rice granules are perfectly round, it'll just softly exfoliate instead of tearing your skin. So I really like that about that. And then it has the papaya enzyme, which I love papaya enzyme ever since I started using the Glow Recipe Balm Oil Cleanser. And then it does have a bit of oils in here too, so I'm not really sure how, because it is such a dry powder. So I'll just go ahead and show you. It comes in a little packaging like this, and you just just click open the packaging right there, and you need to do this 2 or 3 times a week. And I've been enjoying using this over my exfoliating like serums, because my skin's been so irritated and like so reactive. So when I do feel like my skin just needs an extra like polish, extra exfoliating, especially after like my skin just feels really gross after like a really intense workout, and I just want to feel extra clean, I like reaching for this instead of my chemical exfoliants, because my skin has been extra sensitive. And I know, I feel like most people would say like chemical exfoliants or like would make it like your skin less reactive, but just trust me when I say this is pretty gentle, and all actives have been very irritating to me lately. It's not great. I don't wish it on anyone, but it is what it is right now. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about this exfoliator and then dampen my face again and rub a dub on my face. Okay, I'm back again, and I'm just going to wet that and make it into like a purplish paste into my hand, and just softly start circulating. And I only really do this like once or twice a week. I never really do it more than that. I keep it in my shower, so obviously it's not this much of a mess usually, but I like have a weekend day that I usually deeply clean everything, meaning like I double cleanse my scalp. So I do like an exfoliating scalp scrub, and then I cleanse my hair, do a mask, and meanwhile I also exfoliate my skin and exfoliate my body, shave, whatever you gotta do during that time. It's the longest shower of the week, but I do it once a week, and I just feel like it keeps everything, smooth and feeling fresh. But I always do this after I work out, because why wouldn't you? Okay, and then this next step, obviously every morning is not like this, but on the weekends after my workout, sometimes I want to spend a little extra time feeling refreshed, so I might go in with a mask. So I received these masks complimentary from Loops Beauty and Octoly. Look, 1000%. I wanted to get these because Emily Ratajkowski has them on her Instagram consistently. She's like, I don't know if she's like part owner or if she just really likes the brand and they like paid her to be an ambassador. I don't know what it is. I'm not taking skincare advice from Emily Ratajkowski, But if it will get me closer to looking like Emily Ratajkowski, I wouldn't mind. Would not mind. But besides that, I was kind of interested in these. These are this one is the Clean Slate for daytime refreshes, full-time detoxes, and part-time facials. They're hydrogel masks, I think made in Korea. If you have ever used a hydrogel mask from Korea, they're all pretty much nice. Sometimes they're a little bit more perfumey than needed, but these don't really smell too perfumey. So I'm going to quickly put this on my face because my face is slowly starting to feel like the Sahara Desert. You're supposed to put the textured side down onto your face, and I'm about to look really, really scary. You're actually not supposed to keep them on for like the entire time until it dries out. That's actually really bad for your skin because it like dries it out completely. So listen to the packaging when it says leave it on for 10 minutes. Is my face too big for this? Why can't I put it on right? I've used this mask before, but I always can't seem to put this on right. Okay. There. And do I think masks are necessary? No, definitely not. Who has the time? It's not gonna like be a miracle thing to your skin. It does feel nice, especially after a workout, if you have time like for like an extra step. It feels really nice and refreshing on your skin. Might help calm inflammation and all that, but I don't really think that like it's necessary and all in all going to change your skin by itself. But I do really like hydrogel masks better than any other face masks because I am a dry person and I do feel like, you know, masks are nice to have once in a while. I do find that these aren't like super hydrating, even the ones that are claiming to be more hydrating. I think because I'm looking at the camera screen, I don't know how to put this on right, but okay, I just ripped it. That's great. Okay, so we'll just leave it on. Whatever. So, I'm just going to leave it on for like 10-ish minutes or even less, but if I start feeling like my skin's feeling dry, I'm going to start taking it off. Well, so this one's especially nice, I think, for like after a workout because it has that volcanic ash that's supposed to like detoxify and clarify your skin. I don't really believe that like this sort of mask will like really detoxify your skin, but again, after a nice workout, a nice mask could be nice. You know, it's pamper yourself, treat yourself. Why can't I put this on right? So I'm just gonna let that soak into my skin and tell you about a little bit about what's been going on. Well, I'm fully back at work. I hope all of you guys have been safe and happy. Fully back at work. I work 2 jobs. I'm in the fitness industry. I teach Pilates, and then I'm also in the fashion industry. So I've been really overwhelmed, to be honest. I've had really no time to myself, and I'm not complaining because obviously like there are people who don't have jobs and, you know, would love to have 1 job, let alone 2 jobs. I'm definitely not complaining, but I do think I've been overwhelming myself and have less time than I would like to like focus on YouTube. And I've also been like taking this time to like really think about where I want to take my YouTube, because I don't want to be a channel that just like pushes out like constantly buying new products. I know I buy a lot of new products, but I really don't want to like encourage like mindless spending, and I definitely don't want to encourage that on myself either, because I mean I feel like I have not been appreciating my makeup the way I used to when I didn't have a channel, because I'm constantly like chasing new releases, and then when I do buy it, like I feel like so discouraged from like putting the video up, because I feel like I'm like competing with all these people to like see, like to try and get views, to like I don't know, like, it's hard to explain, but it just feels like a competition to like see who will get the video first, and whoever gets the video first, it is the one who gets the most views. And I don't necessarily want to have a channel where it's just like constantly new products and that's what my channel's about, because I don't really want to buy a lot of products constantly. That's just not my thing. So I've been taking the time to think about what like direction I want to take my channel in. You know, like I have other interests, I just don't know how to like combine it all into this channel, nor do I know if anybody else would care about stuff like that on my channel. So I have been deep in thought, but if you guys have suggestions on what you guys want to see more from me, whether that be style, fitness, whatever it is, speak with me, talk to me, let me know, because I have no clue. And you know, I'm like 2 years into having this channel, and in the beginning I was really excited, really motivated, but now I felt like I was just posting a lot of videos about new products constantly, and I know some people like that and that's okay, but I just wasn't enjoying my own content anymore, and was getting tired of feeling like, oh my god, I have to like get every single new release, which I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I still feel pressured to do so. So yeah, besides that, I mean, this year has been so crazy. It's been, especially being Asian, I don't really want to delve too deeply into about it, because I don't even know where to start or how to talk about it, about being Asian right now in this country. Like, I have never felt more anxious, have never felt more worried than I do now. So if you have Asian friends, I will say, I have been really appreciative of the people just checking in and asking how I am, asking if I'm okay, because, you know, like, there's nothing worse than feeling like you don't want to burden somebody else with your problems. And so for someone to go out of your way and ask how you're doing and if you're okay, it just means a lot. So if you have Asian friends and you care about them, just check in on them once in a while, make sure that they're okay. And anybody you care about, you should be doing that. But, you know, especially being Asian in this climate, it's a bit different this year. So yeah, and like, I've struggled a lot with, I guess, quarantine. Like, there's been lots of good things that came from quarantine. It wasn't all just bad for me. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say like I had the worst, because honestly, like, it wasn't as bad as for some people. I have a roof over my head, I have a job, I'm like fine. But yeah, I don't even know what I was gonna say. I guess I struggled a little bit with like gaining a little bit of weight during quarantine. That sounds so stupid to even say out loud, but like, I'm a person that's pretty hard on myself as it is, and likes controlling my image. Clearly I like controlling my image. So when I did gain a little bit of weight during quarantine, I felt like I was kind of like spiraling out of control, and it would make me uncomfortable when I'd be in front of camera, because I felt like everybody could tell that I gained 10 pounds, which is not anything anybody has ever commented to me, but still made me feel like I was like not worthy of being on YouTube because I gained 10 pounds. I don't feel that way constantly, but for some reason I felt like when I would get in front of the camera, I would notice like my face being bloated, or like having a double chin, and like not my cheekbones not protruding as much. And yeah, I guess like what I'm saying is I've kind of just started feeling uncomfortable in front of the camera, and how my image was, which sounds so stupid, because like, who cares at the end of the day, who cares? But I don't know where this conversation is going. I need to take this mask off. Have I been talking for 10 minutes straight about this? Okay, let me take this mask off really quick. Whew, that's nice. And my skin doesn't feel like the Sahara Desert, so I'm just gonna rub that in. And this mask really isn't that wet for some reason. Like, I feel like a lot of Korean masks that I've used have been like drenched. My skin's been like drenched in solution afterwards, serum, and like enough to cover my elbows, my freaking butthole, my toes, to my hair. Like literally so much serum. But this one just soaks into my skin pretty nicely, and it has that nice like tack to my skin. But it's not enough. It's not enough hydration for me. So I do go in with the. I'm gonna go in with the Sand and Sky Australian Emu Apple Dreamy Glow Drops. This is what it looks like, and this is like a hyaluronic acid serum with vitamin C. It's a dual phase, like biphase serum, so it's really unique. I've never seen a formula quite like this on the market. So it is the biphase. I don't know if you can just see that, but it does split right in the half. So it's half oil and half like more of like that watery solution, and you mix it all together like you would kind of like those like eye makeup removers that are like dual phase. You shake it up, and what I like about this is that I like hyaluronic acid, I like serums, I love looking dewy, and I'm gonna do a couple drops, 2, 3. But I tend to overdo it because I like looking so gluey that I feel like it's just an oil slick sometimes, because I overdo it with serums, and then I go in with like even dewier and like oilier looking skincare products. And I like that this is pretty light, but it does have the hydration from the hyaluronic acid. It has the vitamin C, so it's like a great daytime serum for like under sunscreen. And then it has antioxidants, and then it has squalene, which is like my favorite ever. I think this is, it must be sugarcane derived because it's cruelty free, so I'm not exactly sure what the squalene is derived from, but it is cruelty free. So it is that dual phase, and I think people who especially maybe like, I like it because it's like a nice hydrating serum for like the daytime, for like when I want to wear like dewier makeup. But I also think that like people with oily skin would appreciate like a hydrating serum like this, because it's not like, as you can see, it's not like overly dewy. My skin drinks it up. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna go on with the Summer Fridays Cloud Dew. I don't hate this and I don't love this. It's just right in the middle for me. It's just a moisturizer I'm going through. I feel like moisturizers and cleansers, it's really hard for me to find ones that I really love. There was one that I used to love moisturizer wise, but it's not cruelty free, so I can't use it anymore. It's a Korean product, so I'm gonna go in with this. And I do like using that serum after the mask because it does have that squalene, so I just don't feel like that mask is like super duper like overly hydrating, so I do feel like I can go in with the serum after that. But obviously, if you're like oilier and I feel like this would all be way too much, you could just layer this with just like a moisturizer, maybe even a thick sunscreen that's like emollient enough for you, and call it a day. I'm gonna go into the lighthearted broad spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen from Sunday Riley. Sunday Riley is a very controversial brand. I got this complimentary of Octoly. I don't have to review on this channel about it, but it's just what I've been using because I got it from them. I've just been honest. It's like a light pink color, and I thought I'd hate it, honestly. I thought it was gonna be, because it is a physical sunscreen, and I thought it would completely not blend into my skin, but because I am pretty light, it does blend into my skin. But look, it's really scary at first, so I don't really know how well this would work on dark skin. And it's that thick like white formula that can look a little too pale, but on my skin it's fine. I just don't think it would work on all skin tones like it claims. But it is a pretty thick and hydrating sunscreen, so I do like it wearing it because it gives my skin a nice glow, and I just like the way my skin looks after I put it on. So now I'm gonna go into literally like a 5-minute makeup that I wear to work. Mostly because I'm running late after working out. I don't really have time for like a full face, but I kind of want to look like I didn't just roll out of bed. So in those cases, sometimes I don't even wear foundation. But if I do, I would most likely go for something like the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint with niacinamide SPF 40, and it's just that extra sun protection. It's gonna help. I grab a little bit on my hands, and I try not to use too much of this because this is quite dewy. Rub it on my hands and just spread it out so that it's even lighter than if you would put it on with a brush. And you can tell it's not really covering much. Like I have a little bit of a scar here from a pimple I picked, and it's not covering that, so my skin's looking pretty much the same, but it just looks a little bit more perfected. And then from there, I'll go in with the Kosas concealer, and this has been my favorite concealer of the year, but I just, don't know how to deal with putting mascara on because it is quite emollient, and I feel like no matter what, your mascara will smudge. And I'm just gonna put that underneath my eyes because I do have a little bit of darkness underneath my eyes. Nothing crazy, but you don't want to look tired, even though you are tired. That's literally it. And then if I have I'm gonna cover this little spot there, cover that right up. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of bronzer. This is the Tower 28 Bronzino bronzer. Mine looks like crap, so I'm not gonna really focus on it, but it's just a dewy, bronzy color, and I don't really care to contour during the day because most of the time I'm wearing a mask anyway, so it's not like anyone's gonna see this but me, but it's just to make myself feel better, okay? Then going in with the Say Dewy blush in Rosy, or I have this in Poppy too, but Rosy is just a little bit more muted, more like everyday, easier to apply, and these are so freaking pigmented. Please be careful using these. And really, you don't even need a highlighter when you do like a look like this because everything is already so luminous. Just looks like your skin's just nice. With the Kosas Brow Pop, and I don't know what color this is. I think it's medium. Yep, medium brown. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze, and this is just like a clear brow gel. Please don't look at my nails. And it's just like a wax, but it's more like Vaseline in texture, and it's really interesting. I don't really know how I feel about it, but I've been using it, so I guess I kind of like it. Just running this through my brows. I feel like a lot of people shit on the feathery brow trend, but it's the only way I like my brows, so it's not like really a trend for me. Like I feel like my brows look so uneven unless I brush them up, so even if it goes out of trend, I don't think it'll ever really go out of trend for me. So I'm gonna just place this bond underneath my lash. It's already dry, I'm freaking out. And I'm gonna place my lashes underneath my lashes. I'll link what product I'm talking about below because this is really hard to explain when you're panicking. So this is the Hourglass lip pencil in Panoramic. And I'll top that off with the Lisa Eldridge Muse Lip Gloss. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you would like to see more of from me. I don't want to apologize for being away for 10,000 years because, I mean, it's getting kind of old, isn't it? It's getting kind of old, so I'll try not to disappear for too long. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.